Hello my friends, in this video I'm going to share with you how I come into my center, how the frequency shifts into a person. This is just one of the ways. There are many ways, and if you like to come along, this is going to be a felt experience. So communication is only coming through body language now. So I'm becoming aware of the center of me. And I am slowing my breath. And I am allowing my body to move as it is being moved, as I'm connecting into the center of who I know I am, divine. You know, movement is vibration. Vibration is frequency. They're all the same. So we are shifting in frequency. Use your breath to help guide you. We're coming home. And we're going to come until you feel that you are home. And feel your truth. Feel the life coming from the depth of you, through you. Feel it in your veins, in your nerves. So, ready. Physically, mentally, emotionally ready. Ready to share what I'm here to share. Hello, Mike. Thanks for being here. So what I want to share, you know, how do I know what my center is? How do I know when I have reached that place where I say, okay, I am sharing from here, that I have tapped that space of truth within me to share from. You know, it has a resonance. It has a resonance that we all recognize. And actually, I'm going to demonstrate it this way. So imagine a sphere structure. And when you want to ground that sphere, where do you ground it from? If you have a sphere and you start to ground it from the side, it's going to tip over. It's going to, if you ground it from almost center, it may hold, but at weight, it's going to tip. When you do it from the exact center, that sphere is stable. So that is why we are going to our center, to our origin, because that's where everything comes from. So why wouldn't we go from there? That's our access point. It is given to us. And if this is your first time to my videos, for the last 9 days, I have been doing lives every day as to coming into that personal relationship within our eternal relationship, our deepest truth. Because through that we are empowered and we can live the freedom that we're meant to live in wholeness and in prosperity. So today I have one verse for you, one verse to remind, one verse to open up. And this is John 10. Which verse is that? I need bigger glasses. 6. 10, 6. So Jesus told the Pharisees. Pharisees are the religious people at that time. So Jesus tells the religious people at that time that this parable, even though they didn't understand a word of what he meant. So Jesus went over it again. I speak to you eternal truth. You know, that eternal truth, that frequency, the space that these words come from, that these words that go to the heart. I am the gate for the flock. Come through me. That's what he's saying. Come through me now. And I'm going to open this up for those who are recently coming to believe, who are recently coming to getting to know Christ, those who still may doubt it, who may have some religious shaming still to come to as to how to open up to this. You may think of him as your imagination. Now this made it easier for me to come to him because it put an understanding that was easier to grasp. We all know we have imagination. We all know that it is through our imagination that anything is possible, that we receive a vision of what we desire in the future, and it is through our imagination that we are able to sense and feel those feelings that we are desiring to. So it is through our imagination ultimately that we create. So when we say Christ is that imagination, that may shake some people. It did for me also. But just keep that open, because through your imagination, you will start to see, you will start to sense, and through your imagination, if you ask for him to come, he will start to show himself. And once you see something, then you believe. Once you see all these proofs, you believe. So I am the gate for the flock, us, humanity being the flock. I am the gate, come through me. All those who broke in before me are thieves who came to steal, but the sheep never listened to them. So the thieves, those who are telling the truth off as in not quite the truth. So it becomes untruth. It becomes something that's not quite true. And even if you're just a little bit off, that makes all the difference. If a perception is introduced to you with something that's just a little bit off, that is not in the truth, anything that's not in the truth is in the form of fear. It's in the form of belief that is not in line with the truth. And we all know that there has been a lot of conditionings through fear. So he says, come to me, through me, through me. I am the gateway, life, freedom, and satisfaction. And those of you who have experienced, you know that, yes, it is freedom. It is freedom beyond what you may have thought of before. It is freedom in all of your being. It is freedom in anything inside you, within you, that you dare to believe, that you dare to believe that is possible for you. A thief has only one thing in mind. He wants to steal, slaughter, and destroy. So again, what is a thief? A thief that is not in truth. A thief that is fear. I'm going to use the word fear as an umbrella term, because something either is truth or not. This is, it's something is either a 0 or a 1. This is also where it comes in. You cannot serve two masters. You either are living in and from the resonance of truth within you, and you act from there, or you're acting from just slightly off. But I have come to give you everything in abundance, more than you expect. Life in its fullness until you overflow. I am the good shepherd who lays down my life as a sacrifice for the sheep. It continues, but that's how far I'm reading. So, let's say, if I tell you that full health is available to you, that millions in your account is available to you, do you believe it? If I tell you that what you believe, the love of your life, can be even more extraordinary and exhilarating relationship, do you believe it? What your grandmother told you about life, do you believe it? When we're little, we believe what our elders tell us. We don't question whether it's true or not. And we walk in those beliefs, and then, well, you know what happens from that. If you're one of those fortunate ones whose grandmother, grandfather, parents brought you up in truth, then you see that in your life. If you're one of the most of humanity who has been brought up with fearful conditionings, in scarcity, in lack, then you also see the experience of that. For your life is the mirror of your deepest beliefs within. So he is calling us to look at that and shift our belief. There is one way. There isn't many ways. Yes, the path is many ways. I have come to this path through frequency awareness. It is still helpful for me. I still utilize it to bring me into the space of truth. The space of truth has a sound, has a resonance, has a feel, has information, has words. So yes, it is a tool. You may use anything as a tool. You may use crystals and Reiki and mind control and many things. It's like going up to the top of the mountain. You can come from any direction. But don't stop. Don't stop at one point and say, okay, now this is it, because your life seems pretty good, because you're making pretty good money and you have a pretty good relationship. Come to the top, to the one point, which is within you, your center, because that's where then you see that, oh, it's a lot more brighter, a lot more is available, abundant fullness is available. And do not be fooled by what you see in your 3D reality. You know, that sometimes takes some time to catch up. Your 3D is simply showing you what else is in you that is not in alignment. But ultimately, this is how we create. You know, we're all here, most of us are here to manifest a better, better, better life. Well, then come to the origination point. So that is the message for today. I thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. You know, I'm going to put down the link for my Facebook group, because with time I will only continue these talks in my Facebook group. So come join, because over there you will have more access to specific teachings as to how to perceive that resonance within you, how to perceive clarity within you, how to integrate it into your body so that at will, just in a breath, you can align yourself into truth. So I will leave the link for my group in the comments. Thank you. Have a blessed day.